Mhm. Oh wow, someone subscribed. Woo! 10 subs. Let's go. Alright. I believe I'm online now. I won't even spend time, uh, too much time this time. Too much time this time. Okay, alright. So, hi. My name is Elf. I'm making a visual novel in 30 days. This is day 7, so it's the end of the first week. Alright, so good news and bad news. Good news, I finished the sim. It's 1800 words. The bad news, I have 2 more scenes to go. Oops. So, I'm gonna really leave the epilogue to maybe after the 30 days challenge. We won't be doing that. We're gonna focus on making the story complete. So far, Nohan's segment is the biggest one. Uh, John's was 1300 words, if I'm not mistaken. So far, Nohan's the biggest. Isabella is gonna be the one that pulls up more of the Hall from Omega Mind in terms of like energy and vibe. He's gonna be uh uh is gonna be him. Is gonna be Zack playing White Knight and savior of Isabella, and Isabella being like, "Bro, you weird, please stop." And yeah. So, and the final fight is the one that I'm gonna really flex the possibilities of someone that bends reality with someone that masters magic and kind of have a more creative fight. It probably won't be very long. At least I don't think so. Like I thought that Nohan's segments were going to be smaller than this, and also has a lot more action than I first thought, because I have like a general idea what I want to do, but when I write I just kind of do it. So like there's scenes that I every time I think of them I imagine them like differently, sometimes a little bit different, sometimes completely different, but when I write it's just one of the versions that I imagine, sometimes imagine at the time I was writing. I revised a little bit more of the text today. I procrastinated a fucking lot again. Hey, but I managed to finish the scene. So there's just 2 scenes left. So I'm 5 of 7 way there in the 7th day, which is not what I want. I want to be here. But since today I have the TRPG session and I really can't uh really don't have the entire day to write. I'm gonna first take a shower because it's almost time that I take a shower. Uh, First I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna have a dinner, and then I'm gonna keep writing, and hopefully I at least come halfway through this scene. And if my TTRPG session doesn't end like fucking 2 a.m. again, I will keep writing a bit more. Even if it does, if because I wrote a little bit of Nohan's segment in the middle of the evening, late night yesterday, technically today, but the day only counts when I sleep. So um, after, but it was like 4 a.m. I was really tired. I was like, I'm gonna finish tomorrow. Tomorrow, which is today now, I finish it, but I still want to at least make the first third of the scene, if not have for all of it today. And so I can actually finish this at most 2 days from now, like in the ninth day to finish this, so I can actually start programming. And the visuals, actually, what I'm gonna do for the visuals uh is gonna be two things. I'm gonna make first a I'm gonna do a few things actually. First, I'm going to uh this can be ignored, this doesn't matter. So the first thing I'm gonna do a super rough sketch, uh like a storyboard of sorts for every visual that I want. Really a draft of everything basically, so I can position and modify the rough version first, the visual novel, so I have an idea where everything's going to be before I make a slightly more finished version. And what I was thinking was like having the background, the character sprites, and sometimes put another image on top of it, like it's a comic book panel. Uh, for instance, there is a scene that I thought it's actually discarded here, but where Zack like extends his hand and the Ninja Spider can see like a train approaching from his hand, and I could show the hand in like a panel on top of everything, and a PNG of a train like increasing size, like it's approaching, to give this idea. And again, this is super simple to make in in Rampire from what I seen, and it's not doing all the times, like doing certain specific times when I wanna focus on like a specific part of the scene. Like there is one scene here where the Ninja Spider pulls a blue potion from his stuff and drinks it. That blue potion, I would show a panel of that, and these panels are supposed to be like just for very specific things, so it's not too much more things to draw. uh and of course, for these 30 days I'm doing what's most important for the visuals. I'm not gonna focusing on uh making super detail, almost like a motion comic book thing. I don't need to get to that level. Just have like the general idea and the most important visuals shown, and everything else we go with the flow, you know. Yep. All right. Yep. So that's today's update. Yes, it's a shorter stream, but at least I managed to finally finish Nohan segment. Fuck yeah. And I'm gonna do Isabella's next, where I'm really gonna show his romantic and sexual frustration of Zack. And then I'm gonna do the final fight. And that's at least the story gonna be over then. I was estimating that the Star Wars gonna have like between 5 and 7,000 words, so 6 on average. But I think it's probably gonna approach the. It's already at 5,000, so it's probably gonna approach 7 to 8 and most. I think probably maybe. I didn't expect Nohan segment to be almost 2,000 words, so oops. I'm not aiming for any particular number of word count. I'm just estimating how long it's going to be. And I actually kind of compared to other visual novels made in 30 days from Gems and stuff, and I'm still within range. Maybe a bit more than the smaller, shorter ones, but maybe more than a bit more. But yeah. Um, So since I am going to do uh more writing today, I'm gonna write Isabella Singh till the time of that game, and after the game, I'm gonna keep writing a bit more. My dream is to finish this out today, but at least third of the scene. Uh, Ideally, this entire scene, so no, tomorrow I can finish this actual story. But we'll see. But my goal is a third of the scene. Everything else is just a nice bonus, and I'm gonna keep this goal very, very, very further away from my mind, because one of the problems that I had these past many days was keep thinking, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this all the time, no, 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 and all of the stress of the deadline coming. The thing is, when I was in college, it kinda broke me a little bit, like not broke me, but I think I broke the part of my brain that like worries about deadlines, because after a certain time to deliver the college's works and stuff, I spent several times like panicking on the deadline, on last second of the deadline, and then doing all the work, and I got so tired of that at some point I just stopped caring. I just like, fuck it, just tired of the shit, don't care anymore. And every time there was a work and I procrastinated, I was like, fuck it, and didn't do anything. So uh after that, it's not just about me uh like making two deadlines in time. It's more like I'm avoiding deadlines now, so I kind of have to unlearn that so I can properly uh follow a deadline, or at least not shut down when it happens, because it is easier to just shut down and not really care for the project or the deadline when no and when it's due, fuck it, though, didn't make it, don't care, moving on. That was my mindset in college, because I was so stressed out that like my defense mechanism was just to not care, because if I didn't care that I didn't make it, fuck it didn't hurt. But now I'm doing stuff that I wanna do for realsies, and not have to do stuff because college felt a lot like just regular school, like the other academic years of like middle school and high school. So I don't maybe if you get a master's degree or a doctor degree, maybe that it's not doesn't have the same school feeling, but graduation, the undergrad, whatever it's called in English, is like it's just a school too. High school is not even school two, it's just school one. Just the last season. Then there's school two, which is college. That's what it felt like to me. Of course, different people are gonna have different experience, but yeah. And I still recommend people to pursue a college degree if that's what going to help them. But for me, I have big pass. But anyway, so trying to unlearn not following deadlines, and at the same time trying to keep myself not overwhelmed with the idea of I have to do this, I have to, you know, and yeah, it's not the easiest thing. But anyway, uh, I'm gonna wrap this up now. I hope everyone enjoy watching this video or this update, and I see you all tomorrow when hopefully I have at least finish the Isabella segment, and then we shall see. So yeah, see you all tomorrow, And tomorrow is gonna start officially the second week of this challenge. Woo! Bye.